What if I told you that there was a man who accurately predicted a devastating earthquake that struck Turkey just days before it happened? And what if he is now warning that even more earthquakes are on the way? Frank Hoogerbeets, a Dutch researcher who recently grabbed the attention of many on Twitter as he made a prediction about a deadly earthquake hitting Turkey and its neighboring areas just a few days before the quake actually hit Turkey and Syria and killed more than 30,000 people. On February 6, 2023, a powerful earthquake with a magnitude of 7.8 struck southern and central Turkey and northern and western Syria, causing widespread destruction and claiming dozens of lives. But what is even more astonishing is that just 3 days earlier, a man named Frank Hoogerbeets, a Dutch researcher and seismologist, had warned that a major earthquake was imminent. He had even identified the specific areas that would be affected. So who is this man, and how did he know about the earthquake before it happened? And more importantly, what is he saying about the future? In this video, we will explore the remarkable methodology of Frank Hoogerbeets and his predictions for the next earthquakes to come. Get ready for a mind-boggling journey into the world of seismic forecasting. Frank Hoogerbeets is not your typical earthquake forecaster. He does not rely on seismographs, satellite images, or any other high-tech equipment to predict earthquakes. Instead, he uses something much simpler: geometry. Hoogerbeets is a researcher from the Netherlands who has spent years studying the relationship between planetary positions, full moons, and their effects on the Earth. He updates his website regularly with his latest predictions, which are based on his unique methodology. Many people may argue that earthquakes happen all the time, or that planetary conjunctions happen too often to be of any significance. However, earthquake predictor Frank Hoogerbeets begs to differ. He believes that earthquakes with a magnitude of approximately 6 and larger tend to occur more often when planets and the moon reach specific positions in the solar system. According to him, this explains the usual clustering of larger earthquakes in time. Some may dismiss Hoogerbeets' methods as unorthodox, but he is not alone in his belief that planetary positions can affect the Earth. In fact, in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, RCAA's radio engineer, John H. Nelson, proved through observation of shortwave radio communication that planetary positions in the solar system greatly affect Earth's atmosphere, and of nearly 1,500 atmospheric condition forecasts that he made in 1967, he had an accuracy rate of 93.2%. However, some may still argue that planets have little influence, as the distance between them is too great for the gravitational force to be of significance. But Hoogerbeets argues that not all conjunctions are the same, and their electromagnetic influence greatly depends on the planets involved. He urges people to carefully study the occurrence and type of planetary conjunctions before dismissing them as insignificant. Hoogerbeets' focus on earthquakes, with a magnitude of approximately 6 and larger, may also raise some eyebrows. But he defends his stance by saying that one should ask what kind of earthquakes, like magnitude 4, 5, or 6, are very different categories, both in strength and occurrence. He believes that by focusing on larger earthquakes, he can more accurately predict when they will occur. Before we move on and tell you more about his predictions, if you have enjoyed the video so far, consider subscribing, as I frequently upload such interesting and shocking videos. And while you are at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Let's continue. On February 27, Hoogerbeets took to his YouTube channel to share his findings on planetary and seismic activity. He sounded a warning of an impending major earthquake. And guess what? Just a few days later, on March 3rd, a magnitude 5.0 earthquake struck Kahramanmaraş province in Turkey at around 5:53. The magnitude 5.0 earthquake had its epicenter located just 30 kilometers southeast of Göksun and had a depth of around 10 kilometers. The tremors were felt throughout a wide area, including parts of eastern, central, and southern Turkey, as well as far northwestern Syria. The earth shook violently, causing fear and panic among the residents. However, despite the intensity of the earthquake, initial reports suggest that there have been no casualties or significant damage to property. Hoogerbeets' prediction had come true once again. This only added to the intrigue surrounding his methodology and raised questions about the role that planetary positions play in seismic activity. It was a clear demonstration of his ability to use his unconventional methods to make accurate predictions, which has earned him a growing following on YouTube and social media. According to Frank Hoogerbeets, the Earth will see mainly lunar peaks and several planetary conjunctions or will be following the upcoming new moons, which could lead to some seismic increase each month this year. To get his most accurate and update forecasts for each country, I recommend that you follow his YouTube and Twitter account for yourself, as some won't be too bad, whilst others could be more harrowing depending on the time you watch this video. If you are interested in learning more about earthquake predictions and planetary alignments, then head over to SSGEOS or the Solar System Geometry Survey website. You will find more detailed information and insights about future seismic activity, as well as other fascinating research on how the movements of celestial bodies can affect our planet. While these predictions are not always 100% accurate, it's always better to be cautious and prepared. By being aware of potential seismic activity, we can take precautions to ensure our safety and minimize the risk of damage or harm. So let's use these predictions as an opportunity to be proactive and stay safe. Do you think Hoogerbeets is legit? Do you think he correctly predicted the Turkey earthquake, or was it just a mere coincidence? Share your opinions with me in the comments below. If you want to learn more about Nostradamus and his prophecies, check out my other videos on the topic. You will be amazed and shocked by how much this 16th century seer knew about our future. Thank you for watching.